especially to you, Sir Harlega. So I am Diana Rose Sagro from BSN1 Batch 4. I am the presenter for the Group 4, which is entitled of the 8 Ways of Lean. Now, what is waste in Lean? So, waste in Lean project management are all those activities which can be removed from the workflow stream without impacting its productivity negatively. So, identifying and eliminating lean wastes goes a long way in running a successful project. Now, we have 8 wastes of lean. First is the transport. Next is the inventory, motion, waiting, overproduction, overprocessing, defects, and non-utilized talent. Now, let's move on to the first waste of lean, which is the transport. Now, often resources like people, tools, inventory, and final products are moved from one place to another, but no value is added to the product. So, unnecessary movement can lead to product damage, wear and tear of equipment, and exhaustion of workers. Now, in addition to adding overhead costs, excessive movement can negatively impact the quality of parts or products. Also, the excessive inventories seldom contribute to adding value for the customer and improving the product. Now, creating an efficient flow for work and enforcing work in progress limits can help avoid this kind of waste. Now, next waste is the inventory. So while it's technically an asset, having more inventory than needed gives rise to many problems. So oftentimes, companies hold additional inventories than they require to sustain a steady flow to meet sudden customer demands. Now, excess inventory is caused by over-purchasing or overproducing. Now, when companies stock themselves for a demand that does not exist, it causes problems like defects, inefficient capital allowance, and overhead costs for storage. Now, you can cut down excess inventory by purchasing raw materials only when needed and in the quantity needed. Next is reducing buffers between production steps and creating a queue system. Now, the third waste of lean is demotion. So this categorizes the unnecessary movement of goods and employees. So, in essence, workers needs to be given an environment where their movement is minimized. So, in the office setting, putting the people who work closely together and ergonomically placing other equipment reduces this kind of waste. Now, the fourth waste of lean is waiting. So, products and tasks need to be in constant motion. So, if this is not happening, then waiting occurs. So, this can include when you wait for an email response or approval in the office setting.
Next is overproduction. It may be tempting to keep producing as many products as possible when there is idle time. All that the customer is not going to pay can be categorized as overproduction and hence can be considered a waste. Enforcing strict work-in-progress limits the following just-in-time philosophy can help avoid overproduction waste. When we say overproduction is a certain company or marketing management produces product nga sobra-sobra bitaw. And then, when we say mag-produce sila og product na sobra-sobra para in case nga out of stock na ang ilahang nasupplyan nga kanang reseller na sila ikahatag and then but then dili kay ingon nga kanang daghan sila stock kanang in return mabayan na tanan sa customer. So mao nang overproduction can be considered as waste kay kuan man ang dili to tanang nga product pwede bayran sa customer. Next is over processing. All the work which consumes effort and resources but does not pay for is considered over processing. It refers to doing more work or having more steps in products or services than what it is required by the customer. Understand the work requirements from a customer standpoint to eliminate the waste of overprocessing. When we say overprocessing, when a certain marketing company or unsa nga business kay kanaang dagan siyang steps or processes nga kinahanglan but then unnecessary bitaw siya nga dayon di kadto nga process kay dili na siya bayran sa customer, so dili lang ka mag-waste og kanang time, mag-waste pug ka sa imong effort as a as a production manager or production worker. And then next is defects. Defects need to be corrected by working on the product again. In some cases, defects lead the products to be directed towards the scrap. For the purpose of rework, additional space, time, logistics, and manpower are required which lead to a loss of productivity. Let's say for example, og ang certain product kay daghan bitaw depekto. So katong mga depekto kay madritso na to siya sa basurahan or dili na to siya gamiton bitaw, so mahimo na to siyang waste, and then mag-result na siya loss of productivity kay kato siya nga depekto na to siya budget nga kaakulan nga budget, so loss of productivity to siya, appeal to siya sa loss of productivity. And the next is non-utilized talent. Here, the resources are not properly utilized in the form of people's experience, skills, knowledge, or creativity, where employees unable to make decision, skilled employees do an unskilled task. Let's say, for example, ang imong mga trabahante or imong mga trabahador sa imong product is na sila kahibalo sa imong product, but then dili sila ka-decide about sa mga improvement ani kibali imbis skilled to sila aron maka-improve sa imong product kay ang mabaliwala to siya kay sa head man gyapon magkaning magikan ang decision about sa certain nga product, so it will be called non-utilized talent or waste of kanang talent bitaw, waste of talent sa imong employees. Instead nga, so sa ingon ani nga situation kinahanglanan kanang og naagali kay kanang production company, so amas jud kayo ang kaning brainstorming or kaning team building bitaw para makabalo kag unsa pay dapat ika-improve sa imong mga production marketing or unsa pa baka sa imong certain nga product para maiwasan ang non-utilized talent.
Now, eliminate lean waste with value stream mapping. So, value stream mapping or VSM is a lean management method that helps design a future state by analyzing your current state. So, it maps the flow of information or material, visually depicts the process involved and the relationship between them, and eliminates activities that don't add any value. So one of the main benefits of VSM or the value stream mapping is the identification and elimination of waste. In addition to providing insights towards the process line, value stream mapping is also emerged as contributing resources towards better teamwork and collaboration. Now, the main benefits of VSM or the value stream mapping in Lean can be summarized as follows. So first is it helps in determining the actual resources and ways of contributes towards reducing them. Next is once hand-off points are visualized, teams can work to stop them from occurring again through better communication and improved behavior. And lastly, it helps prioritize those end results which are the value for the customers and hence directs the entire focus towards the identified values. Thank you.